All right, our next little assignment we're going to do in class is going to be a broadcast and receive assignment. I want the setup to look like this, but you can go in different directions. I just happen to choose these 5 things: bang a drum, run in place, draw a square. So if I click one of these buttons, draw a square, he'll move to a part and he'll draw a square. I give him a few seconds and he'll just erase everything and set himself right back to where he started from. And I could do another one if I wanted, such as bang a drum, or even talk to a bee. So again, those of you who have been around the block a few times and think you can do this, go ahead and jump on it. But again, I would prefer you try not to do the same things I've done. Be creative and come up with something else and problem solve how to get them done. So I'm going to do a quick one for you guys that haven't worked with it a lot and show you how to do one of these. So I'm just going to exit full screen. I'm going to get in my stuff, and I'm going to pull up one that just says broadcast video that I really haven't done much to. So for broadcast video, we're going to see inside, and all I've done so far is I've said that cat's at 0, 0, so when green flag is clicked, go to 0, 0 and put on your costume 1. So if by some chance I was messing around with him and I had him doing different stuff, as soon as I hit green flag clicked, he'd go back to 0, 0 and he'd put on costume 1. So that's the initialize part, and that script is in the cat. So now I'm going to create a new sprite, and I go to here where it says paint new sprite. So that should light up for you, and I click it, and then I just go to text. And when I click text, I can go over and click in the box and just write something in there. So I'm going to just write hop for right now, not hoop, but hop. So I'm going to write hop, and that's what we're going to try to do. So I'm going to go over here to my box, my square drawer up here in the Google Drawing, or sorry, not Google Drawings, but in the Scratch Drawings, the costumes. I'm going to make sure it's on outline down here. So instead of filled in, I want to make it on outline. And then I'm just going to maybe pick another color. Maybe we'll go blue. And I'm just going to outline hop with a box. Left top corner pull to bottom right corner pull. I click anywhere else on the screen and I should be able to pull hop over to the side. So now I've created my own sprite, and it's just a button that we're going to call hop. So now it's time to give it some script. The scripts for hop is pretty straightforward. It's just going to go from the events menu, which is brown, when this sprite is clicked, and after that I want to go down to broadcast message 1. And message 1, because we might add a few to this video later on, I'm just going to change it to a new message and type in the word hop. Now this will not broadcast anything on the screen. That is another function, and maybe I'll show you that later. Okay, so when this broadcasts this thing, all it's going to do is say go to hop. Now what a broadcast and receive does is it links scripts. So even this is the end of this script. I haven't even put anything else down here. It's the very end of the script. The only other thing it's going to do is going to link to the cat, but it's going to relink to the cat when I receive hop. So it gives a link to this script right here. So when I click hop, it broadcasts hop, and then it starts doing some things to the cat. So what the cat is going to do, when he receives hop, I'm going to have him do it maybe 10 times. Notice I'm on the cat. I'm coding in the cat because the cat's highlighted. I'm going to go to motion. I'm going to do some glides for a second. I'm going to say glide 1 second, 2, and you know what? I'm going to put it back here for a minute. I'm going to wait till I do it. I'm going to jump all the way to the top of the screen and look how it tracks the X and Y values. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. And I might even change a costume. I might make his feet come together before that happens. I'm going to go ahead and change costume to costume 2. Glide all the way up to the top of the screen, and then just glide all the way back down to the bottom of the screen where he was before. So again, I go get another glide command out of the motion menu, and I'm just going to put it back where he was before. I'm going to go 0, 0. So this will be kind of slow, and then I'm going to put on his new costume. I'm going to go right back to costume 1 again, so his legs go back in their original position. So when he receives hop, he's going to go to the top of the screen and come back down. The only thing I'll say is it'll be too slow, so I'm just going to speed it up. And in these 1 seconds, I'm going to change them to 0.1 seconds. All right. So let's see if it looks like he's hopping. Starts. He starts in the middle of the screen. I press hop. He hops. There you go. So that's the basic concepts. Again, broadcast and receive. If one person has a broadcast button, it says link this script to, and then where the other person has the when I receive, it links that script to this piece right here. So it's kind of a trigger for another piece of script. But there's broadcast and receive for you today. Thanks.